Staging a home can really make or break a property when it comes to selling. I'm at this beautiful home in the Highlands with B Metz, of course, with the Metz Group, talking all about home design and staging. So tell me, why is it so important to stage a home?
I really feel like it's so important for people when they are getting ready to list their property, even if it's an existing home that they're living in. You know, it's always helpful to have somebody come in that has that design eye so that they can look at it and see where you need to maybe declutter a little bit, or have furniture placed in the right position so that an incoming buyer is going to look at it and be able to visualize themselves in it. You know, all of us make our homes look the way we want it to look when we're living in it, but sometimes when you're putting your house on the market, you kind of need to have a refresh, and so it's always great to call somebody like Jill or Lisa from Living Spaces we have here today and get ideas on that.
So we certainly need to talk to Jill and Lisa and see how they made this space work. So Jill, how does home staging enhance a property's appeal to potential buyers?
Great question. Staging is very strategic. We walk into homes that are occupied and vacant, and we're literally looking through a camera lens, and we're seeing where our eye goes. And we're asking, is where my eye going where we want it to go in that listing photo? Then we determine what we need to take out or put in to get that listing photo perfect.
And are there specific rooms or areas in a home that really makes a difference when it comes to staging?
Most definitely. When we're staging an occupied home, we go and look at every room. But in vacant settings, we look at staging living rooms, dining rooms, primary bedrooms, accessorizing kitchens and bathrooms, and if there's a space that is not clear on how it could be used, we will give it a significant purpose.
So if there's like an empty room, you'd make that more of like an office or like maybe an extra bedroom, right?
Yes, most definitely.
And do you have any cost-effective tips for homeowners who are on a budget but they want to still stage their home?
Yes. First and foremost, you want to focus on your curb appeal, making sure that the yard is well maintained, it's weeded, fresh mulch goes a long way, the front door's crisp and fresh. Always declutter, depersonalize. We kind of expect people to kind of pull out 30 to 40% of their things. And we always recommend investing in neutral bedding. You'll see here a lot of greenery. We put in some green things that make things organic and beautiful. Make sure your light bulbs all match. That's huge.
That's a good one.
Yes. And also neutralizing paint colors. That, I would say, is a huge return on investment.
So Lisa, Jill touched on how to depersonalize the home when you're staging. How important is that?
It's very important because when a buyer walks in, they want to envision themselves in the space. How are they going to utilize the kitchen? Where are they going to have their holidays or their get-togethers? They want to envision themselves being in the home. So if there's family photos of you and your children or your family, it's kind of hard to do that. But also from a safety standpoint, you know, these are photos that are going to be on the MLS. They're going to be on the internet.
Know exactly where they live, too.
Yes, your address is with it. Eliminating those family photos, anything with your name on it, those are good things to always do before listing.
Absolutely. And for viewers currently staging their homes, what is a piece of advice that you have for them?
So I would say get it right the first time. You want to put your best foot forward before you ever even go to the market. You just want to showcase your home in the best light. You want to focus on the architectural features in the home. So how can you make those stand out, but also not take away from what it is you're selling, which is your home.
So as we can see, staging really makes a big impact on how people envision themselves in the space, but what does it have an impact on the selling price?
Statistics show from National Association of Realtors that it does help your home to sell 6 to 10% higher, so that's always a great thing. I do want to take the opportunity to thank Stephanie Shacklet and Katie Spalding with 6 Degrees for allowing us the opportunity to showcase this home. Jill and Lisa with Living Spaces, if you need to have your home staged, feel free to call them. They do a great job.
So if you're interested in listing your property, contact B at metzregroup.com.